Russ, intro who we got coming on the phone here. We've got a call-in guest.
Yeah, our streaming stuff, we still got a kink to work out with that. So we're gonna call. We think we can see him. So whenever I've talked about this stuff in the past, like I'm from Wrightsville, Georgia, and the place I grew up, we call it Tanner Hill. It's a hill a bunch of Tanners live on. It ain't really anything famous. And the coolest person in the world to me growing up was my cousin Brent. And I hope we don't need subtitles if he gets rolling right here. So he's a little nervous, but me and he were talking this week about even like the disrespect of the national media. Like ESPN puts out something called the FPI, Football Power Index, basically ranking who they think the best teams are. So I'm going to see if I can get Brent on the phone. Can our caller, can the people on the stream hear the phone ringing right now? Great. That's even better. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
What's going on?
Look, we sitting here right now talking about University of Georgia, 2-time defending national champs, 3-0. Bobby, I want you to read out the football power rank. Can you show it on the screen, Roddy? All right. Can you either put it up or read it out? You need a mic?
I got it. Ohio State, number 1. Number 2, Oklahoma. 3, Georgia. 4, Alabama, who almost got upset by USF. 5, USC. 6, Penn State.
All right. So 1, Ohio State. 2, Oklahoma. 3, Georgia. 4, Bama. Brent.
Yeah.
What? I mean, do you agree?
No way. But the biggest problem to me is you said it earlier. No respect for Georgia. I've said, man, you've talked about it. The college game day. If Alabama every year Alabama wins the national championship, they're gonna have a special on them. Has anybody seen a special on Georgia this year?
How many college game days have you watched so far this year?
None.
Why not?
And it's not because of politics either. Because I did watch the first one. I will say this. I did watch the first one because I thought they would do a special on UGA. Nothing. All I hear is Colorado this, Colorado that. Stay on that bandwagon. I mean, that's a lot of disrespect for Georgia. And the media, all the national media wants it. Ohio State, Oklahoma, and Alabama. That list is toilet paper.
Would you rather be an Ohio State fan for the rest of your life, or you can only drink Michelob Ultra the rest of your life?
I don't think I think I'd just roll over and just croak, buddy.
No disrespect to Michelob Ultra. If you want to sponsor the show,
we will definitely take
us.
it. By the way, Brent will drink Michelob Ultra if you send something to us. Ain't no doubt about that. We ain't proud.
Dude, say that again, Russ. No, don't. If you send it to me, no.
Well, if we send you Michelob Ultra, yes, you will. If they pay you to be on this show, yes, you will.
I don't think so. But anyway.
All right, what do you think, Bobby?
So somebody in the chat said they think that it is based off of how many points that team score. So, but if it's an offensive only statistic, that's half the game. Why are we basing power indexes based off of half of the ball?
You mean I'll tell you what the bull crap of the power index is, because I looked at this thing today when we were talking about it, getting ready for the show. If you scroll over to the right side of the index, it shows your percentage, the chances you're going to win out the rest of your games. And that's where they're coming to. Can you talk about the Big Ten versus the SEC real quick? I mean, if your schedule's a Big Ten schedule and your schedule's an SEC schedule, who do you think's going to win out?
Right, you're more likely to win out. You got a Big Ten schedule.
Exactly. Can you name 5 Big Ten teams that are any good?
No, I can't.
Not at all.
Brent, who are the top 5 Big Ten teams?
I don't know, but whoever made that schedule drinks Michelob Ultra.
What do they do with a hot Cheeto before they eat it?
They blow on it.
Oh my gosh!
All right, Brent, you got anything else you want to tell the Dog Nation before we get off the phone?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything y'all had to say earlier about people just got to be calm and patient. Just like whenever you get married, you got to, whenever you start dating, you got to figure it out, got to work together. Just be patient. It's all going to come together.
That's all.
And it's going to get better and better.
Look, I'm on. He might not gonna say it. He might not gonna say it. And if he can't, because his boss may be listening. But Brent works.
Yeah, he's listening.
He is.
Yeah, he listens.
All right.
Yeah.
Brent, you said you almost had to fire somebody before you hired him this week. What did the guy say to you in an interview that pretty much?
I can't. No comment.
No.
Next question.
He said
Next question.
he used the Georgia Tech phrase about to where Georgia can go.
Ooh, yeah, he should have been let go.
But he went, but he didn't. But he didn't go. So
Oh, okay.
There you
that was it.
Okay.
All right. See you later, you knuckle dragger.
All right. Hey, I done spent $1,500 trying to get this thing set up. You can't even get a camera working. Later.
It's crap.
But how's Bama 4 if it's based off? Didn't they just score like 17 points the other day?
Didn't Texas just beat them?
Then they score less than
Man,
they're
come
averaging
on,
like
man.
17 points. It can't be based
No,
on
man,
points,
it
and
can't
they're
be, bro.
4.
They don't even know who their starting quarterback is.
Yeah,
It's back to Milrow. To your point,
Is
it's
it?
back
they
to
said.
Milrow.
That's
Okay.
so disrespectful.
They just don't want to give us credit.
Why? That's like I still don't understand what's going on down
So
there.
they brought Tommy Reese in
Correct
from
That's
Notre Dame.
right.
They have not been good on offense. The first couple of weeks got beat by Texas.
Mhm.
And it seems like he went to Saban and said, hey, give my boy a shot. Because he brought that Buckner kid from with him.
With
He
him.
transferred to Bama.
Okay,
So they pulled Milrow out, put Buckner in,
Mhm.
just as bad.
went to bed.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest. I thought Buckner was going to be a lot better than he was. Now, I didn't watch the game, but I looked at his stat line, and it wasn't good.
I
So-
watched the game. It wasn't good.
But it's disrespectful to Georgia and what they have built with what the national media has done. You saw it the first college game of the year. They put the A's all the way up across the screen about who's going to win the SEC. Not one G on the screen. You know, and it's like that Michael Jordan documentary, and I took that personally. Like, if you don't think
Yeah.
Kirby takes that personally and instills that in the team,
Yeah.
that's what happens. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take for this team to, and you know what? It's probably a good thing for them not to
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah. Give Kirby something to use actually as fuel, because you can get complacent when you're sitting at the top, and it is hard to coach. Considering that we've been winning so much, to get the guys up every week for whoever we play. So why not have something in your back pocket to say, man, they disrespecting us, dog. They got us at 3, and Bama's at 4, and we've beaten them the last 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we need it.
We need it.
What are top 4 teams you guys think will be going into the college football playoffs? Who will be in the college football playoffs at the end of the season?
Us.
Doesn't have to be in any specific order, but if you want to go 1 through 4, feel free.
I would probably, and I'm not even saying at this point because I have not seen them play.
Okay.
But based on their schedule, you got to think a team like a USC is going to come out of there. Caleb Williams, Heisman last year. They do a good job in the transfer portal. That Southern Cal draw. It seems like they're really pretty up until, and then they get smacked in the mouth by physical teams. That's what we've done to them whenever Lincoln Riley coaches.
Right.
But I don't know. Michael Penix that's the QB at Washington. He is destroying people right now. So I don't know. Maybe they got a tougher schedule, but my guess, I'll predict USC. Y'all can think
I
about it now.
predict Ohio State, us. I know Ohio State. What's that kid? The kid we put out last year, they still crying
Oh,
about?
Marvin Harrison.
That kid's a baller, though.
Yeah,
That boy does numbers.
I was talking to Pollock the other day because he gets up close views these guys when he was on game day.
Yeah.
And my man ain't there no more.
I don't even look at it the same.
I don't either. I don't even watch game day no
It
more.
ain't
Man.
the same.
Forget those guys. But he talks about Marvin Harrison. He said he is a freak of nature.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the guys that the freaks look at and like, ooh.
Yeah. He's a Reggie Brown type.
All right. I went USC. You went Ohio State. Win.
Texas.
Texas.
I like that pick.
I like Texas.
I'm also Florida State and sleeper Penn State. I think Penn State will be in the top 4 by the end of this. My top 4, Georgia. I think Penn State beats Michigan because they play at Penn State. Okay. So I think Penn State beats Michigan. They knock Michigan out. Penn State, Florida State, Texas, Georgia.